Hey YouTubers, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Eddie here, and today I'm going to show you some of my horror collection that I have on Blu-ray, 4K. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the films that I own in my collection from the year 1980. We're getting close to the spooky season, so it's all about horror. So yeah, later on I'll do 1981, 82, 83, and so on. So I'm going to start off with 1980. So these are the movies I have that came out that year. So without further ado, man, let's jump right to it. All right. All right, guys. So these are the three stacks. I have all the movies that I have in my collection that came out in the year 1980, and I try to put them in alphabetical order. So I'm gonna move these to the side. I'm gonna move them to the side. All right. And we're gonna start off with this pile right here. All right. So let's start off, as you probably already saw it for sure, is Alligator. Yeah, this one was released in 1980. All of these are 1980. All of these are released in 1980. This is a Scream Factory release. This is the 4K Blu-ray combo. Yeah, this is very nostalgic. I saw this when I was a kid, and yeah, it freaked me out. The alligator, coming out of the sewer. A little girl has a little pet alligator, and the dad flushes it down the toilet, and it starts to grow and grow. I guess it gets like mutated or something, because something was in the sewer, I believe. And it just starts to grow and grow, man. And starts to like kill people in the city. Robert Forster's in it, and he's great. It's a great film. It's kind of ripping off Jaws, one of these creature feature horror movies. But Alligator's great. I love Alligator. Yeah, it's a good one, and it comes with the original artwork. The reversible artwork is like the slipcover. So yeah, I'm really happy to have this in the collection. This is one of the ones that I was waiting to get a release, and finally Scream Factory released it. Was it last year or year? I can't remember, but yeah, good to own in the collection. All right, next up we got Anthropophagus. This is an Italian film. This is directed by the late Joe D'Amato, and it's kind of like a slasher, kind of this cannibal zombie type, eating, killing people in an island. It's very graphic, very gruesome, as you can see there, man. It's very yeah, it's graphic. This is released by Severin. It's a good film, but yeah, it's hard to watch sometimes. It does have a lot of disturbing scenes. So yeah, Anthropophagus. All right, next up we got Beyond Evil. This is by Vinegar Syndrome. I got this during one of their Black Friday sales. I still haven't yet to watch it. I've seen it before, but I haven't seen the Blu-ray, how it looks. I believe this is like one of their early releases, because it does come with a DVD as well and the Blu-ray. So and it's got a reversible artwork too. But this is the art that I remember, going into the video store as well. So yeah, maybe I would see it during the spooky season, during the 31 Days of Horror, Beyond Evil. All right, next up is The Boogeyman. This is also by Vinegar Syndrome. This one, I was it Black Friday or halfway to Black Friday? I don't remember when it was announced. A couple of Black Fridays, or I think it was last year, or maybe it was during the halfway, but I can't remember. But yeah, good to own in the collection. It's a 4K, so yeah, there's the original artwork. Yeah, it comes with a Blu-ray also and a 4K. So if you don't have a 4K player, you can always, use the Blu-ray. And Vinegar Syndrome does an amazing job, man. The transfers, the packaging, everything is really good. So yeah, The Boogeyman from 1980. All right, next up we got The Changeling. This one's great. With George C. Scott. This is a great film. It's a little slow, but it's very enjoyable. This is by Severin. There's the original artwork. So yeah, The Changeling. It's like a supernatural horror. George C. Scott is like in a big mansion or something, and it's kind of like haunted. So yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. All right, next up we got The Children. I haven't seen this one in a long time. I still have yet to see this Blu-ray release by Vinegar Syndrome. Again, this is one of their early stuff because it comes with a DVD as well, and it comes with a reversible artwork. So yeah, I guess these kids like they turn into like zombies or something, and so yeah, they kind of look evil. Yeah, The Children. All right, next up, another Vinegar Syndrome, Christmas Evil. This is a slasher. Takes place during the holidays where this guy has like kind of dealing with mental issues, and he's, you know, dressed as Santa, and he's, you know, killing people. At first, my first time when I saw it, I was like, it's all right. But the second time I saw it, I liked it a little more. So I would probably end up watching it again this coming Christmas. So yeah, Christmas Evil. All right, next up we got The Gates of Hell, but also known as City of the Living Dead. I know it as City of the Living Dead. That's why I put it under like with the C's. I do. This is by Lucio Fulci. It's a great film. Also Italian, kind of graphic. Yeah, it comes with the Blu-ray disc. I think this is the extras and the 4K Ultra HD. I believe that this slip box was only available through Diabolic as a pre-order. So if you get it now, you're probably just gonna get it like this. You're not gonna get the slip box anymore. So yeah, it was only at Diabolic as a pre-order were you able to get the alternate title, The Gates of Hell. So yeah. All right, next up we got an Arrow release. This is Contamination. This is like a sci-fi horror. I believe it's also Italian. Yeah, these Italian films are really graphic. Yeah, there's the Blu-ray, and it comes with a DVD as well. So yeah, it does come with a alternate artwork. Let me see if I can. There it is. So yeah, Contamination. I haven't seen this one in a long time. I still have yet to see this Blu-ray release from Arrow. So yeah, Contamination. Continuing with 1980, we got Demented. Yeah, this is kind of like a rape revenge type of film, kind of like exploitation. It still has that 70s exploitation feel to it. This poor young girl gets sexually assaulted by these thugs, and her husband is kind of like unfaithful. He's not very supportive. He's a real jerk. So she's going through a lot, and then there's a part where these other group of thugs, you know, they break in the house, and she just goes, you know, crazy, and she starts to kill them. You know, she's already going through a lot. So yeah, this is by Scream Factory. I believe this is now out of print. You know, you're not gonna be able to get this at a decent price anymore. There's the disc. Yeah, this one is it's gonna be worth a lot unless somebody re-releases it. You know, maybe. But yeah, I got lucky and I got it for a decent price. You know, through Amazon, a third-party seller. You know, sometimes you might be lucky and you might find decent prices for out-of-print titles, but it's hard because most of them, like, it's ridiculous, man. They sell them like for close to $100. It's just crazy. So yeah, especially, you know, like this one that's out of print. All right, next up we got a Vinegar Syndrome title. This is Don't Answer the Phone. Yeah, this is kind of like a slasher. This crazy psycho, killing women, typical. Yeah, this is by Vinegar Syndrome. And I believe it also comes with a little booklet here. Yeah, I haven't seen this one in a while either. It comes with a DVD also. So yeah, this is one of their early releases. Comes with an alternate artwork. Yeah, don't answer the phone. Yeah, I still have yet to see this Blu-ray disc from Vinegar Syndrome. All right, next up we got Don't Go in the House. This is a good one. It's a little graphic too. This is by Severin Films. I saw this one a couple of months back on Tubi. Well, a couple of years back. I saw it again on Tubi, but this one I saw it a long time ago during the VHS days. And then I saw it on Tubi, and then Severin announced it. So I picked it up. This is the cover the artwork that I remember it when I was a kid. So yeah, and it comes with 2 discs. I think one has the original cuts, and the other one has another version, I guess. I think I saw the original. It does come with a reversible artwork too. If you guys want to check that out. I don't know what language is this. I guess that's the other name of the other title, I guess. Yeah, so yeah, Don't Go in the House. I believe it was also released by Scorpion Releasing, but it's out of print. But now you can get it through with Severin, and it comes with a nice slipcover. All right, next up we got the second stack. We're gonna start with the second stack. We're gonna go with Fade to Black, another release by Vinegar Syndrome. I recently saw this Blu-ray. I had seen the movie way back, and I recently saw the movie. The transfer looks great. It's amazing. It looks great. The movie's okay. It's not bad. It's kind of like a slasher, but doesn't really follow the criteria of a slasher. But yeah, it's kind of deals with mental illness. The guy is a movie buff, like a movie geek. He knows, and he's so into the movies, and he just, some people like mistreat the poor dude, and he just takes revenge on those people that do him wrong. They bully him, and he gets back at them. This is the reversible artwork, like the disc. So yeah, Fade to Black. It's okay. I enjoyed it. It's all right. All right. Next up, we got John Carpenter's The Fog. What can you say about this one? Jamie Lee Curtis, Tom Atkins. They're great. This is a Screen Factory release, and it's got reversible artwork. So yeah, Screen Factory recently did a 4K a couple of months back, but I didn't upgrade. I think this is great for me. I have other movies to get. I didn't want to be upgrading. Screen Factory, they've been just upgrading all their stuff. The ones I don't have, yeah, I'll get them on 4K. But if I don't own them, if I already own them, no, I'm not going to upgrade. That's just, no, I'm not. All right, next up, we got Friday the 13th. This is from the Screen Factory box set. This was the original 1980. This is like one of the slashers that started the year, of 1980. So it comes with 2 discs, the theatrical cut and the uncut version. Comes with an alternate artwork as well. But this is the artwork I remember. Yeah, Friday the 13th. Man, a lot of movies came out of that year, 1980. All right, moving on. We got He Knows You're Alone. This is a good one. I recently saw this one as well. It features a very young Tom Hanks. There he is. This is kind of like a very Halloweenish type of film. It gave me a lot of Halloween vibes. It's a good film. It's a good film. If you haven't seen He Knows You're Alone, check it out. I believe it's on Tubi, so you guys can check it out. All right, next up, another Vinegar Syndrome. We got The Hearse, which I have yet to see. I haven't seen this one. I think I got this one during their last Black Friday sale. So I have yet to see this one. Yeah, it comes with a DVD as well. And it comes with the reversible artwork. So yeah, looking forward to watching this one. Hopefully it's good. The Hearse. Alright, next up we got House on the Edge of the Park. This is released by Severin. I saw this one. If you that's I forgot his name. David Hess, I think, who also came out in The Last House on the Left. And again, he plays a real psycho on this one too. And there's the artwork that I remember as a kid. Yeah, this is kind of like another one that has that 70s exploitation type of vibe. There's the discs. It comes with a soundtrack. It comes with 2 versions of the film, I think. Yeah, and it comes with a reversible artwork. Let me show that real quick. That's the reversible artwork. So yeah, this is it's a little bit, it's disturbing. It's not for everybody. It kind of like Last House on the Left. It has that 70s exploitation type of vibe that you can see. Yeah, it's kind of a little disturbing, a little graphic. Not for everybody. Wouldn't recommend it. All right, next up, moving on with more 1980. Maniac. I love Maniac. This is a good film. Tom Savini does the makeup effects, so when Tom Savini, he's great. Joe Spinell, who played a really, really good character in the film, he's actually the Maniac. So yeah, I haven't seen this one. I saw it last year, so I might rewatch it again. This is by Blue Underground, and this is the 4K. The 4K. So yeah, Maniac. All right, continuing on, we got Motel Hell. This is by Screen Factory, and this is another one that Screen Factory put out on 4K, but nope, I didn't upgrade. I sticked with the Blu-ray. So yeah, I'm not. It comes with a DVD as well. That's the original artwork. Let's take a look at the custom artwork right there. Yeah, so yeah, this is she also comes out in Porky's. She's I think the coach that comes out in Porky's. She's right there. She's a real psycho in this film. So yeah, this is kind of like a comedy horror, I guess, Motel Hell. All right, moving on. We got Mother's Day. Yeah, this is another one that has that 70s vibe. There's some scenes that are kind of like hard to watch. It's kind of like these 2 mentally challenged guys with their mom. They kidnap these 3 girls and they're like just assaulting them, and yeah, one of them gets assaulted. They tie them up. It's graphic. It's a little graphic. But then 2 of them escape and they get even with them, so that's when the movie starts to turn kind of like a slasher type. I believe it's also, this one is out of print. This is by Anchor Bay, I think. Yeah, Anchor Bay. So yeah, I got lucky because I got it from a third-party seller at Amazon for $30, which this one really runs for like $100. So yeah, Mother's Day. All right, moving on, we got New Year's Evil. This is a Screen Factory release. This is also out of print, but Kino Lorber actually released it now, so you can get it through Kino Lorber now. This is the reversible artwork. Yeah, I got this one through a seller for a good deal, and then like a couple of weeks later, Kino Lorber actually announces it. So I stick with this one. I'm fine with it. Next up, we got Nightmare City. I believe this is an Italian film. So yeah, that's the original artwork. I still have yet to see this one. I think this is like a zombie type apocalypse film. Yeah, I need to visit this one. I haven't seen it. Yeah, Nightmare City. I believe Arrow released it too, but in the UK. So yeah, Nightmare City. All right, moving on. We have Nightmares. This is by Umbrella, a partner label from Vinegar Syndrome. This is actually an Australian film, kind of like a slasher. Yeah, it's Umbrella. Yeah, this is also it's a very graphic film. The kills are insane. The kills are top notch. You know, people get killed, you know, pretty graphically, you know, so it's not for everybody. I don't recommend it for everybody, but yeah, Nightmares, an Australian film, 1980. All right, moving on with 1980, we got Night of the Demon. This is like a Sasquatch barefoot movie. I believe it's also Italian, I think. This is by Severin Films. There's the artwork I remember. It's kind of cheesy, but it is graphic at the same time. Yeah, it has scenes that are like, wow. Like the kills are kind of over the top. It does come with a reversible artwork as well, so it comes with that. I could see the Bigfoot. Yeah, Night of the Demon. Not to be confused with Night of the Demons. Yeah, it's a totally different movie. Yeah, Night of the Demon. Alright, so moving on, we got Prom Night with Jamie Lee Curtis. There's Jamie Lee. Yeah, this is one of the classic slasher films. Prom Night's great. You know, if you haven't seen Prom Night, you need to watch it. I think it comes with a reversible artwork as well. Yeah, so yeah, if you haven't seen Prom Night, you know, also Leslie Nielsen comes out. I forgot about that. Yeah, he comes out as well. You know, so if you haven't seen Prom Night, man, I definitely recommend you to watch that one. Next up, we got Schizoid. This is also from Vinegar Syndrome. This is actually a double feature. It comes with X-Ray, but we're going to talk about Schizoid because this is the one that came out in 1980. So there it is. Schizoid. Man, I haven't seen this one in a long time. It's American, but it kind of has like a giallo Italian feel to it. So it's got like American giallo type. It's been a long time that I've seen it, but I need to rewatch this one. It's on 4K. I still haven't yet to watch the 4K, but yeah, I need to watch it. All right, next up we got The Shining on 4K. You know, this is a Stephen King adaptation. You know, you have to have, if you have a horror collection, you have to have The Shining. My God, you have to have it. Comes with a Blu-ray disc as well. Yeah, I bummed out because I didn't get it with a slipcover, but no big deal. But just happy to own it on 4K. The Shining. All right, next up we got Terror Train. This is another Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis You know, she was like doing a lot of films in 1980, man. Like she did Prom Night, she did Terror Train. 1981, she did Halloween too. So she was there's Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, this is a slasher film. Also, Copperfield. I'm sorry, Copperfield, the magician, also comes out on that one. This is a good one, and that's the original artwork right there. This is by Scorpion Releasing. So I believe that the slipcover is now out of print. You know, so you're only gonna get it with the case. You know, and I believe it's a Blu-ray case, not a clear one. I think it's a if I'm not mistaken, it's a Blu-ray case. So yeah, happy to own this one in the collection, Terror Train. I believe Scream Factory also had it, but it's out of print. When Scorpion Releasing announced it, I jumped right on it right away. So yeah, Terror Train. All right, next up we got To All a Good Night. If I'm not mistaken, this is a Christmas slasher. Yeah, a guy dressing up as Santa Claus. Actually, you know, I don't want to spoil it, but you have to check it out because it's a good film. It's a little slow at times, but it's still enjoyable. I believe also this one is out of print. So yeah, that's it's gonna be worth a lot of money. So yeah, To All a Good Night, and it's directed by David Hess, who the actor that came out in Last House on the Left and House at the Edge of the Park. So yeah, To All a Good Night. All right, next up we got The Unseen. This is another Scorpion Releasing that I picked up, and there's the original artwork. I believe you won't be able to get it with the slip, and not even with a clear case. So if you get it, it's going to be with the original Blu-ray case, the blue one. You know, you're not going to get it like this. This is out of print. I believe I got this one through Orbit, because you might get lucky if you go to orbitdvd.com. You know, they might have some stuff still available, but I don't know. I don't know if I got this one a couple of months back, so I don't know if you're still going to be able to get this one with the slipcover and the clear case. So yeah, Unseen. Pretty good film. And we're almost done, guys. We only need 2 more. Next up, we got The Watcher in the Woods. Would you believe it or not, this is actually by Disney. I believe Disney did like 2 horror films in the 80s. This is one, and the other one is, I can't remember, but I do own it. Something Wicked Comes This Way. I think that's what it's called. That's the other film. I have it somewhere in my collection. But yeah, I saw this one way back as a kid, and it kind of did freak me out. Yeah, Betty Davis was amazing in this film. There she is. So yeah, if you haven't seen this one, you guys need to check it out. And this is a Disney Movie Club exclusive. So if you want to get it, you have to get it through the Disney Club. Yeah, you have to get it through the Disney Club. And there's the Blu-ray disc. So yeah, The Watcher in the Woods. Good film. All right, next up, last but not least, to wrap up the movies that came out in 1980, Without Warning. That's my last one. This is by Scream Factory. This is like a sci-fi horror film. This is now out of print, but you can get it through Kino because Kino Lorber re-released it. So yeah, you can get it through Kino with a slipcover. I think the slipcover is still available. You might want to check their website because usually in their website they have if it has a slipcover, they'll have the picture there. But yeah, the Scream Factory, this one is out of print. So yeah, this one also comes with a DVD and the Blu-ray. It does come with alternate artwork. There's the alternate artwork. But this is the artwork I remember. So yeah, Without Warning. So yeah, that wraps up my 1980 horror films in my collection. Whew. that was it, guys. Those were my horror movies in my collection that came out in the year 1980. I had fun doing it. I had fun. So I hope you did too. I hope you lasted this long and watched the whole thing because I had fun doing it. So hopefully later on I'll start recording all the films that came out in 1981. So stay tuned for that. So hit that bell for upcoming videos so you can, be notified for the 1981 in my collection. So yeah, that wraps it up, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. Hit the bell, like I said, hit the bell to get notified for more upcoming videos. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments section down below. Let me know which one is your favorite movie that came out in the year 1980. Give me a top 5. What are your top 5 movies that came out in 1980? So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And that's it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and until next time, guys, we'll see ya. I'm out.